Hey, hope everybody's doing all right. Welcome to Friday, 25th of June, 2021. Well, all of our projects are done. And if anybody comes in while we're playing, because that's what we're going to do today. We're going to play a little bit. Anybody comes in and they've done one of the projects, they want me to download it and check it out, I'll be more than happy to do that. Be more than happy to do that. But what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be playing the mod Fairies versus Witches. Now, I happen to have a very soft spot for fairies. And I'm okay with witches. I got no problem with witches. But I happen to have a very soft spot for fairies. There is a mod that is called Fairies versus Witches. I have it. And it's cute. Now, I'm not going to subject you to watching the entire video. Although I will be resourcing back to the video, which I'll show you guys here in a few moments. And I'm also going to make sure that you have the URL link to the Patreon account of SpinningPlumbobs page. And it does look like it has gone to free download, I believe. Yes, I believe it has. So what I'll do is here in a few moments, I'll slip over to the page and we'll pull it up on monitor 2 and we'll go through the process of installing it. It's actually very, very easy to install. However, and those of you watching our pre-recorded broadcast and those of you that may come in late, I'll make sure I say this again. Today, June 25th, Arnie's Farm World mod came out. So I was going to be Mr. Slick and install both the Farm World mod because I want to play with it Monday, probably. And I was also going to install the Fairy versus Witches mod, and we would play it today. Well, I generally don't do a whole lot of gameplay. I generally do a whole lot of building. But these two mods actually caught my attention. And so I was going to install them both at the same time. Well, it would appear that something in the two mods battled with each other, causing a tuning error in my Twisted Mixie's mod checker. So when the game booted up and I went into live mode, my game went batshit crazy and I had errors going everywhere. Well, that was about an hour and a half ago. I got it working about 20 minutes ago. What I ended up having to do was remove both mods and of course start the game up and let it start up without the mods and tell me, well, you've got missing stuff from these mods. Okay, fine. No problem. Get rid of them. And I went in and deleted anything that I may have put out of the custom content section, which I'll be showing you here in a little bit. So then what I had to do was drop the Fairies mod back in, Fairies versus Witches mod back in, start the machine up, start the game up, and place the witch's stone and the fairy statue that you'll see here in a minute. And now it seems to be working. But I haven't gotten real far into it. But I did want to kind of let you guys know that if you decide you want to install both the farming mod and the fairy versus witches mod, you may want to do them one at a time and make sure something doesn't break the other. That happens sometimes when you're dealing with mods and custom content. Both of these mods have a boatload of custom content in them. Okay? Keep that in mind. So the first thing I'm going to share with you guys is the Patreon account, the web link to download Fairies versus Mods. Now, also on this page are the base instructions, explanation, description, what needs to be done, how it needs to be done, this, that, and the other thing. Seeing as how all I've done is watch the video, I haven't played this yet. Now, I've watched the video 4 times, and my memory is still like a sieve, so I've not played this yet. But here is the video link that I will be, and you guys will see, I will refer back to. I want to make sure all of those links are where they need to be. So, I'm not going to get in a real big hurry today. This is a play day. And like I say, anybody that comes in that wants to, may have a walkthrough that they want done from the challenges that are due. I think I've got 4 or 5 challenges out there. And we're just going to let those sit. So whenever, whatever, you may want to do them, that's fine. And most of the time, 90% of the time, the only thing we upload on YouTube is our speed builds and our daily adverts. This particular video, however, will be uploaded to our YouTube in its entirety unless something goes stupid and I need to edit it out. Not that anything ever goes stupid with The Sims, mind you. They are rock solid. Right. Pardon me. Okay. So we've got the links in where they need to be. So let's flip over to the left monitor, and this is where you would get the install. Now, what it's going to do is it's going to come in as a zip file, as you'll see right here. And I've already downloaded it. Okay. So I've already downloaded it. I generally, you'll notice I run tabs for Windows, so I don't have to have a boatload of Windows Explorer tabs open, Windows open. But anyway, I downloaded it. I extracted it to its own folder. Now, you want to make absolutely certain that this folder goes in the root of your mods folder. I will say that again, make absolutely certain that that single folder goes in the root of your mods folder, because it has scripting. It's got several TS4 scripts, and TS4 scripts can only be one folder deep. So keep that in mind anytime you're installing mods. If they've got any TS4 scripts in them, you want to make sure that that they're only one folder deep, right? So of course we extract the zip file. We make sure that we're not copying a zip file into our mods folder, because some zip files can really piss off your sims, causing some problems, right? So we got that in, and I can minimize that. So we got that downloaded, and what I've been doing is going through on the left-hand monitor. I've been going in and out and back and forth through this video. So you may well see me periodically stopping and playing the video so that I can get a clue of what's going on. And of course I may have to repeat this several times off and on throughout our gameplay, because, well, it looks like I've only got one viewer at the moment. And somebody else will pop in and go, "What are you doing?" I'll have to explain it. No problem. No big deal. So, let's make sure our sims are going to show up. All right, so there's the sims. Make sure I've got my left monitor. All right, and I have the webcam and the left monitor both visible and both recording. One of the things I do like about OBS Streamlabs is it gives me the capability to not record the webcam or the left monitor that I usually use for a viewing picture, right? And the reason for that is it really helps me in editing the videos so that I don't have to worry about trying to cover all that up when I'm doing speed builds, right? So here we are, and I'm going to get this over here. There we go. All right. So we've got our links in our gameplay, and I would like to introduce you to Miss Samantha Lockett. She's a young adult, little redhead, loves to get into trouble. She's got an interesting personality, and you will notice if I go into build mode, the name of the lot is Test Lot. Well, you can't see that because left-hand monitor is in the way. But anyway, there we go. The name of the lot is Test Lot, right? So what I did was, real simply, you go into build mode, and you're going to search Fairy. Come on. Oh. Get in there. All right, Fairy. So we're just going to search Fairy, and we're going to make sure that custom content is turned on. And what you're going to see here is the giving fairy, right? So I dropped the giving fairy, and I put some plants around her because she really likes plants. And once that is placed, you can, if you want, you don't have to, but if you have a couple of Sims on your lot and you want one to be a fairy and one to be a witch, well, you need the witch's stone. So what we're going to do is we're going to type in witch. We're going to search witch. Of course, I've already got custom content turned on, and here is the witchcraft altar right there. Now, something else I did, which you're going to need, unless you already, and I found this out the hard way, unless you already have it in your altar, I searched rose, and I tried dropping the rose, single red rose. I tried dropping it and picking it up. I could not click on it, nothing. I couldn't put it in her inventory. So I did drop the redefined rose, the rose crystal, and the Christmas rose, right? So I just dropped them down on the ground, and once I dropped them down on the ground, I went back into live mode, and they were sitting here on the ground. Of course, I just picked them up and put them in her inventory, right? So now we have an offering. The first thing you have to do is when you first click on Emily, good to have you aboard, Miss Emily. We're actually doing gameplay today. I'm playing with a mod. Did you catch any of the introduction? Just got here. Okay. Can you see the links up at the top of the chat where from when I started the stream? So can you scroll up or whatever? I mean, nope. Okay. Well, let me put these. Let me see if it'll let me do it this way. Right. Okay, it did. What I'm doing is I'm doing gameplay today with the mod Fairies versus Witches. Now, both of those links will allow you to later, anybody later, if they decide, to download those, to download Fairies versus Witches, and the YouTube video that I'm going to be referring to periodically will talk us through what's going on. But I really like this mod. Of course, like I said at the top of the program, I have a real soft spot for Fae. When it comes to fairy, I have a real soft spot for fairies. I need to quit hitting the microphone. However, I'm out of Dr. Pepper. I really am glad I have a little refrigerator in my office. I'm going to be doing this gameplay today, and probably not the whole day. It depends on whether or not anybody comes in and wants to go through maybe one of the challenges or something like that they may have done. So I'm just kind of leaving the floor open for anything that comes up. But I figured you know, I was going to do the gameplay on this anyway, just to have a little fun. So I figured, why not stream it? But I hope you're having a good day. So, and we're just getting started, really, honestly. So what I did was, I just simply went into build by mode, and placed a Christmas rose and, refined rose and then a rose quartz out so that I could pick it up. That way we have something that we can place on the fairy altar and make her happy. So I'm going to click and I'm going to say place item. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is my first run through this. Unpause. Place the item. And admire. Okay. So we admired the item. And so I'm going to go ahead and kind of fast forward through the video here. Okay, so that's where we are. So I figure as we're going through, if I get stuck, I got the video. I figured, why not have some fun? So we can either shake it off, which means we're not interested in going to the Fey realm, or we can embrace the beautiful sights. Now, we're going to recognize the place we're going because it is the realm that you go to when you go through the magical tree. So here we go. Kabunk. All right. That was impressive. Ba-dum, 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 dum, dum. Now see, this is just a very beautiful place. I mean, set in as Fey realm or not, this is a very beautiful place. Oh, we're going to notice here comes some other Fey folk. So I believe one of these Fey folk we are supposed to introduce ourselves to. Where am I at? Oh, there I am. So we will introduce ourselves to this one. Great Fairy. And Great Fairy. So theoretically what we're supposed to do, I'm just going to let them do their thing. We are supposed to locate this lady here, who is Yami Koto. Yami Kato? Yami. Yomi. You're not. Where is Yami? Alright, so we're looking for Yami. We're looking for Yami. Let's see. Where is... Well, of course, Fae folks have a tendency to move around a lot. Burrito, and of course there is no way in hell I'm going to try to pronounce these names. Lucky. Alright, so where is... Yeah, I couldn't care less about that. Alright, so go ahead and greet you. Now, Yami is the guardian of the Fae. So, where... Alright, let's see. Don't get any outsiders visiting our realm. If you need any help or have any questions, I'd suggest speaking to an eternal Fae. Yes, well, that's kind of what we're looking for. Alright, so we're looking for an eternal Fae. Ah, here we go. Greek Fairy. Are you an eternal Fae? No, you're a glade. Oh, you are. Okay, thanks for the introduction. More choices. Friendly. Ask more choices. Yeah. Where did it go? There's supposed to be. See, this would. Yes, yes. Absolutely love this realm. And of course, now I'm trying to figure out what the hell it is that they're supposed to talk about. And of course, I'm trying to ask about becoming Fae. Alright, where'd he go? I am so not quick enough with this stuff. Alright, so I gotta find another eternal Fae. Here we go. Alright, so you, Fairy. There's supposed to be an option in here that says Fairy. Friendly, funny, romance, action, haha, Fairy. Ask about becoming Fae. Alright, come on. Alright, so he says, you didn't hear this from me, but there are wise, elusive sprites in, let's see, there's sprites that wander in the forest They possess great magic and may be able to turn you into a fairy. So, sprite. What the hell is a sprite? Now we get to find a sprite. Wild, blueberry, clear, bush, scissors, what? Right, so let's view that. Wait, where are you? Nope, don't look for frogs. Strawberry. Alright, so I gotta refer to the video real quick to figure out where the hell the sprite was. Okay. And of course, Mr. Intelligent turned off the sound. Let me turn the sound back on here. Okay, so...
Looks like she didn't find anything, so we're going to try again over in this direction. It might take a couple times, it might take a few times, but you should eventually be able to find something.
Okay, so he is clicking on the ground on different things and going search for sprite. Okay, look, exercise leader, look for the damn sprites. Come on. Uh-huh, yep, now go find the sprite. Nothing. See, maybe over here. You can't click there. Not allowed to click over there. So there's no telling how long we're going to have to look for a sprite. So if anybody comes in and you want to know what it is we're doing, you're going to have to ask, because I can see the numbers go up and down, but I can't tell if anybody's actually coming in. Wait, where'd you go? And search for sprites. View cherry 3. I'm going to imagine sprites are probably going to be close to... Aha! Chat. All right, there we go. All right, we found a sprite. Chat with the sprite. Compliment sprite. And don't want to gossip. Don't care anything about gossip. And chat some more. Okay, so
Franka, Isbot, Kreslarkum, Kiwan, Vosh, Saquinario, Lee, Yanyi Yanka, Zilnoy,
well,
Torky, Shuksafizu,
so I guess we get to sit here and chat with Sprite because what we're looking for is asked to follow.
Herno Oops, Wibachard, Vobao, Zuma Forb, Dismikos Karenzi, Shade Simona Sero, Luffy Garang, Kitsuni, Thenica Fanabe, Hispala Grenade,
Who is chat
Alvaron and Bio,
constant?
Handolzu Pop, Ifu Kimba.
Okay, Samantha has made good enough impression on the Sprite to ask for a favor, like making a wish and see what happens. Aha! Asked to follow. Now, if I understand correctly from going through and reading the instructions and watching the video several times, once it's okay to ask to follow, then we should be able to ask us, okay, chat, make a wish, well, ask to become fairy, here we go. Okay, we're asking to become a fairy. And here we go. We made fairy. And one of the things that I did notice in the video that you have to be in the correct outfit to be able to see the wings correctly. So after she has made fairy, we have to go into CAS, right? And then once we go into CAS, we go into face, and then we go down to accessories, into earrings, and once we're in earrings, we look for wing skins. All right, and then we can choose the wing skin that we want. Let's do kind of a pretty one, I guess. Okay, and then of course, like he says, let's listen to what he has to say here in CAS mode.
So before the game started, before I started this video, I actually just, let's go here. We're gonna go into the earrings section. You'll see this thing called wing skins. So I selected one of these here. You can see there's all these different variations and colors and styles and stuff. So I put this on her before we started anything. And we've got this variation here, and you'll see there's nothing on her right now. You can't see any wings or anything, and that's because this is just a texture. There's no mesh for this to go on top of, so you will not see this. You won't see these wings unless you're channeling fairy magic, and you have the wings enabled. So we're going to take that off there. We're going to come up, and you can see that these are just the regular wings. Where you put them on, you see them right there. So these are the regular wings, and they actually have a mesh, and they have everything that you need. Here's the bigger variation of that, all the different styles and stuff. So we're going to put this back on her, and she has it on her every day, and she also has it applied to her party wear. And those are the only two categories she has it on, which means that the wings will only show up on those outfits when she...
All right, so we put it on her every day, and we're gonna go back. And if I understand what he's saying correctly, and there are her wings. Very beautiful, I might add. Of course, I need to get her away from everybody else here. All right, so let's see. I went ahead and paused. You know, this is kind of funny. Emily, do you think we'll get fairies in TS4? Yes, I do, and here's why. Now, remember, I've only been streaming just over a month, and I've been paying real close attention to simscommunity.info, as well as the mods that are coming out and the custom content that's coming out. Now, you may think this kind of weird, but I have noticed that when certain custom content comes out, or certain mods come out, the amazing thing is, shortly after that, usually within about 3 to 6 months, we end up either getting stuff or an expansion pack or a game pack or something that has to do with those, sometimes with those mods and what have you that are coming out. Now, granted, I don't see why we wouldn't get a Fae Werewolf pack. I mean, we've got the Witch, we've got the Witchcraft pack, so why not get the Fae? You know, I really think that it would be cool. So let's see. Hover, float, backflip. Oh, this is cute. Whee! All right, so let's see what else she'll do here. Magic? Really? Practice fairy magic. All right, where are you going? Well, I guess it's nice to know she's not practicing magic on somebody. Let's see what else we got here. Magic power source. Draw power source from air, draw power source from the moon, and draw power source from darkness. Well, I'm not much into darkness, so let's go from the moon. Oh, well, she's still practicing magic. Absolutely love the Fae. Love the Fae. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, come on. What are we doing? What's the next one? Well, I don't want to interrupt your magic practice there. And I definitely don't want any of her, Actually, Abby, hello, welcome. We're playing with the Fairies versus Witches mod. Just kind of tinkering around with it there. I mean, it so far it's an absolutely amazing, beautiful mod.
See? Yeah.
Oh, no problem. It's wonderful to have you.
And
All right, hang tight. I'll copy and paste that information for you there. The actual name of it is Fairy versus Witches, and it's really, really cute. Yeah, no problem.
yeah.
All right, so I wanted to see if there was any. Ah, okay. Go here. Yeah, so I figured we'd be well. Okay, she's pulling in the energy from Sister Moon at the moment. And once she gets done there, we'll go over and see what the rest of the Fae are doing. But let's see, what else does the video have us do here? So he teaches us how to switch back and forth, change wings, get in and out of that. Here's have found her source. Okay, so let's listen to SpinningPlumbobs here real quick.
Abilities. And this is just going to, she's going to give you.
Oh, no problem. Thank you, actually, Abby. I appreciate you stopping in. Stop by anytime, and be sure to watch check out our YouTube. Got a lot of speed builds over there.
You a little tip, a little information about different things that you can and can't do, or things about your magical abilities, just in case you're confused or don't know what to do next. Oh, looks like we've got a magic battle going on in the background. So as you can see, the fairies will go around and do different things like magic battle, or practice their powers, or tend to the plants and whatnot. So but here we have a little message that she's told us about what you can do with your power source. And power sources are kind of important to being a fairy or a witch, but we'll go over that a little bit later. So now what we're going to do, we're going to select the Ethereal Guardian, and we're going to ask for a fairy handbook, because that...
Okay, so that's one of the things. Well, wait a minute. Samantha jumped right into the pages of a fantasy book. Become a mystical fairy. How the hell did we do that? Ooh. We gathered lunar affinity. Don't know what the hell that is. Let's see. Jumped into company of help. Okay, so we need to find an ethereal fairy and ask for a handbook. Let's see. Aha. Okay. Let's see. More choices. Fairy. Compliment wings. I love the way she just floats around. That's just cool as hell. All right. And we're going to ask about, we do fairy stuff, ask about the fairy handbook, which was the
Yoga. Oh, definitely.
he says he may have an extra copy somewhere, so
Ruhana Fubisi.
so he says I barely know you. Okay, so we want to do, oh, we damn sure don't want to get into romance. Friendly, here we go. You ask about career. And about fitness. More choices. Magic. Ask about Fairy Farm. Well, I think he just zapped her. Compliment wings. More choices. Fairy. Ask about Fairy handbook. I mean, so far, it's actually, it's been an absolute blast. And of course, let's see, he still doesn't know her very well, so we need to figure out how to get to know him better. Really discuss the choices. Let's go down a day. Choices. Choices. Ask about favorite color. Uh-oh. Well, I don't think I really meant to do that. So it would appear my red-headed fae opened her mockingbird mouth and overloaded her hummingbird ass and challenged an ethereal fae to a battle. I would not necessarily call that the smart thing to do. Well, she's not doing too bad, I guess. Ooh, damn. Let's see, more choices. Good job. Oh, they're doing a power spar. I see. I believe she just got her ass handed to her. Let's see, 3 more choices. Now ask about handbook. This would be why I generally don't do a whole lot of gameplay. Because I'm worse about gameplay than I am about building. Barely know you. So how the hell am I supposed to get a handbook from this ding dong? More choices. I'm about tired of jacking with this guy. Friendly. Declare weather preferences. Love or wind. Alright, so I need to find another ethereal fae because he's going to be a jackass. Alright, where'd everybody go? Oh, that's still him. Oh, where'd everybody go? Anybody hiding anywhere? What the hell? All right, let me fix my needs here real quick. Of course, I should probably just tell her to stop with any needs. Aha! Everybody's hiding over here. I see. All right, so we got a glade, another glade, another glade, another glade. What the hell? I believe you're a glade. Okay, so how the hell am I supposed to find a... Alright, so let's go ahead and cheat, lock, motive decay. Alright, dude. You're getting on my nerves. Very... Ask for handbook. Well, what the hell do you have to do to get a handbook around here? Alright, inventory. Nope, nothing there yet. Alright, what are we doing? Watch. What are we watching? Don't guess there's any other fairy or phase anywhere. All of you guys are delayed fairies. So Samantha, you're like in the middle. Oh, there you are. What? Jack? This guy's getting on my nerves. What now? Oh. We got another. Oh, we've got another duel going on here. A couple of glade fairies messing around. All right, dude. Give me a damn book and I'll leave your ass alone. Magic. So she's practicing Fey magic, getting a little bit of an education there, it would appear. Fairy tale. More choices. Fairies. Flying techniques. And more choices. Fairy. Ask about book. Yeah, we're going to spend most of our time just asking about getting a damn book. I mean, then once we actually get the book, and we can actually go into it and do different things, kind of like you can do different things in the Fey book, kind of like you can in the magical book. You know what I'm saying? Well, we got enough queued up here. I guess we'll just watch. Let's see, we can delete that. Don't need that. Don't need that. I may need that later. Something to. Alright, so she jumped from. What kind of Fey is she now? Pixie. Oh, Pixie level. Got it. Okay, so I can get rid of all of this down here. Get rid of all of that. Successfully drawn upon the moon energy. Alright, well that's cool. I mean, I know one thing from the magic pack is you have to let when they're practicing, you just have to let them go through it. So it's all down to waiting. But I think he did I think he did an absolutely phenomenal job on the graphics and special effects of this mod. I mean, I know a lot of it is from, you know, the Magical Realm pack. Now where the hell are you going? And some more choices. Very ask for handbook. I'm gonna drive his ass crazy till he gives me a damn Fay book. Ah, here you go. We got a Fay book. There we go. All right, so add to favorites, of course. And then I guess we would, from then just open, well, study Fey Magic.
Who's like Jeffino Newloy? Shaliza Valence.
Yeah, I am really very impressed with the realm, the special effects, everything. This is amazing. So now what's she gonna do? Watch Magic Duel. Oh, okay. Now, I wonder if alright, so we'll click on her, go fairy, backflip. Okay, repress fairy magic. And that should get rid of her wings. And should be able click on her book, open, study, spells. Well, I guess not. I guess we should be done with it when she's damn good and ready. Alright, so we repressed magic. It's getting kind of noisy. Alright, so I'm going to send her home, and then I want to see if the Fey wings and everything will work like they're supposed to in the everyday world, or if it's something that they will only do in the Fey realm. Right? Does it work? But yeah, it was getting a little bit too noisy there for me, I think. All right. Now, you'll notice, you guys may notice this lot is kind of weird looking. It's not in real good shape. This is the lot where I test different things to see if they're, going to work, see what they're going to do. so let's see if let's see if we can channel fairy magic. Let's see if it'll show her wings. Nice. Very nice. Now, pardon me. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. But it looks like what you do is you practice your fairy magic just like you would if you were a witch or anything else. Lurk for dinner. Thank you very much, Emily. So it looks like, I mean, it would work kind of like anything else. One of the things I do want to check, though, is I want to see if I can change wings or have different wings for different outfits, which I think would be really cool. So we're gonna come in. And nope. All right, so this is outfit 1. So let's add another outfit. This red top. And nope, that doesn't match. Really? Okay, that works. Okay, so let's go in and earrings. So it's already showing she has wings. So let's try a different set. Okay. Now that says fanciful wing skins. Okay. So that would be for that. And then just for shits and giggles, let's put on a different outfit for outfit number 3. Oh well, she needs a little meat on her bones, I think. All right, come on. Really? Oh, there we go. The slider's working a little slow. All right, so let's go in for outfit 3. Back into ear wings. Yeah, ear wings. And what's the deal with these? Right, so let's pick a black set for this set. All right, and let's take her back in. And what we'll do is we'll change different outfits and see if her wings change. Now that would be cool. Have a different set of wings for everything you want to do. So that's outfit 1. And looks like I can close up her inventory. So she's in outfit 1. Change outfit. Oh, look, the wings are different. That's cool. And it shows the wings in the different outfits. Wow. That's cool as hell. That's cool as hell. So I wonder, just because I'm weird this way, can she fly around? Fly around. Here we go. Okay. Well, looks like there goes another Fae. Friendly. Ask about hobbies. Come on, be nice to the guy. Somehow or another, y'all struck up some kind of friendship or something. His wings are a little trippy there, I think. All right, so one of the things that I gave her was a familiar orb of a fairy. Now, anybody that has played the Magical Realm pack that has, you know, played with their spirit animals or what have you, you can bind their familiar. So I'm going to bind her familiar fairy to her tongue. Nah, I think I'm gonna call him Dude. Okay, so we bound. She summoned familiar. Summon Dude. Well, looky there. Our Fae has a Fae familiar. That's cute. Poof. Oh, I wonder if we inspect the witch altar, I'm curious do. Come on. Where you at? Would you stop already? although I guess it would be about time, even though I did bypass all of her. All right, so fairy, repress, and magic. Let's go up and look at the witch's altar. Let's see what happens if we take a fairy and introduce them to witchcraft. See what happens there. Okay, massive hunk of rock appears to be made of unusual matter. Let's see, my extreme swords, ceramic it. Some kind of a huge magnet. Well, so it would appear that once your fae becomes a fae, the witch's altar has no real pull on you, so it would seem. Well, let's see, what other fun can we get into? I think she's fixing to exercise there. What are you fixing to do? I believe she's stuck. I believe she's confused. She appears to be confused. We're going to go over here and see if that unconfuses her. Actually, what I need to do is turn her decay back on. And, well, okay. I guess not. I guess when we traveled, it turned their needs back on them. So I wonder what other options we have. View, and that's it. Interesting. It has a shift click. Reset, set head, debug. Summon ancestral witch. Activate witch altar. So, like, she's already a fairy. She was a little late wishing him bye. Let's see. How about what happens if I activate witch altar? And I don't want to end up having to potty or eat in the middle of this. Okay, go here. And what I think I'm going to have her do, lunar boost. She's just got a boost from the moon. All right, so pause, change outfit into this one. And while you're at it, channel Fey Magic. And then summon Ancestral Witch. Poof. Hi. Hey, come back here. You need to introduce yourself. Cheerful introduction. Initiate cheerful introduction, more choices, witch, greet ancestral witch. And compliment magical powers. So her and the, well, where are you going? Oh. What's the ancestral witch doing? Choices, witch. Send back to the netherworld. Yeah, go ahead and send her back. Okay. So I guess we're going to sit here and talk for a bit. Poof! Holy shit! Laugh it up. I just like to shit myself. Oh man, well, you know what? It's Friday. Oops. What broke? Oh, the commode's broke. Replace. Clean up. Okay. Well, as you guys can tell, I don't generally game much, if you will, but I definitely wanted to play with the fairy pack. Listen to me. I definitely wanted to play with the witches versus fae, or the fairy versus witches. Shit, I'll get it here in a minute. If you're watching this on the pre-recorded, you may want to go check it out on our YouTube. Once I close out here, which will be shortly, we're going to call it an early day. Let everybody enjoy their weekend. And, you know, I really think I'll go ahead and copy and paste again those links, so they'll be here kind of at the end of the chat. And you know, periodically when these mods come out like this, I'm perfectly fine doing a test run on them, and we'll do a test run on them here live and see what they do, because these modders, they work their ass off for this stuff, let me tell you. And this one's absolutely amazing. So we're going to post it up on YouTube, and we're going to give the fella a plug for sure, and you guys do the same. Check him out. Again, that's Sims 4 Fairies versus Witches mod. The links are there, and the links will be on the YouTube page. So if you're watching this on YouTube, well, ignore what I just said. Well, guys, look, I mean, it looks like over the last day or so, it looks like I've got a couple of extra followers. I appreciate that, absolutely. Thank you very much. Emily, thank you for the lurk. I hope you have a good dinner and have a good weekend. And I gotta cut grass this weekend, but I'm gonna try to catch your show on Saturday and Sunday if you're out there, and see what's going on. So once again, I guess, thank you very much. You guys have a wonderful weekend. And if you come up with a good mod or something that we want to play with or test, I'm all about being a guinea pig. Let me know. We'll check it out. All right. Well, you guys have a really good weekend. Thank you again for watching, and we'll catch you next time right here on Spastic Simmer.